Be optimistic. This world is yours for the taking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you go out there and you risk it, the universe rewards you.
100%. And I feel like I love too that, you know, even if things go bad for Sag, we see it as like a lesson and an opportunity to learn. That's why it's like also our thirst for knowledge is something that really drives us and make it see as like, okay, sure, I like failed, but it really was, I just learned more about myself and I have a great story to tell.
Right.
And I feel like that's also something really important about an adventure. It's not always gonna be happy throughout the entire times, but it's gonna be a great fucking story. And sometimes you crying and then laughing and all the shit in between makes the best of times. You know, it's not always like super happy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not. I mean,
it's a story.
It's all about the roller coaster.
Exactly.
It's the roller coaster.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Welcome to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Cause we charming and we dangerous. And we charming
And we dangerous.
And we adventurous.
Oh, yeah, we adventurous. You know, people told us that they liked our song last time.
They did.
So,
and by people we mean one person.
No, there was two of them.
No, that's true.
Okay,
That's true.
that was good.
That's true.
So, you know, the fact that I know that 200 of you felt it.
I think a lot of people cue that video, Victoria Justice. I think we all can sing. I think everyone agrees that they like the song.
Yeah, okay. Right.
And if you don't, be a little bit more adventurous.
Right.
Alright, top 3 most adventurous signs. Let's go. And if you're new here, hi. We love astrology here, spirituality, all these things. And we do lists. And when me and Maya do lists, we don't always discuss.
We didn't just discuss, but I just peeked over at your list.
You cheated!
I was like, leave me alone. She's like, you cheated. We picked the same ones.
I love that. It just solidifies that we are in fact correct.
Okay, so Sarah, who did you pick for your 4th sign?
I picked Gemini.
Yes.
You know,
Gemini.
Gemini being ruled by Mercury, it's no surprise that they are easily intrigued by new experiences. They want to learn as they go, and I feel like Gemini is like a sponge for new experiences, new adventures, because being in a new place allows them to have the opportunity to be around new energy. And I feel like that is when you're the most open-minded, is when you're experiencing something for the first time, right? You're usually not going to be doing something new at the same place with the same people. And Gemini understands that if they want to learn more, they have to be out more.
Yes.
Which is why I feel like their social media does not run low at all.
No.
Because to them, they are filled by learning more. Their energy is fulfilled when they learn more and experience more. So I feel like they're down for an adventure because they know that it's essentially going to teach them something.
Yes. I feel like, just like you said, their social media their social media is risen when they hang out with people. You know, like to me, they truly are more adventurous with the more people that they are out with. I feel like Gemini as the type of friends who are like bar hoppers, you know what I mean? They're like friend party hoppers too, in a sense. You know, like their best nights are, I went to one party, then I went to the next party, we went to this bar, then we went to this bar, because they're always meeting and socializing with new people. And like you said, it makes them the happiest when they are socializing with new people, getting those new experiences.
You know, get bored really, really easily.
Exactly. They're such free-spirited individuals. Like they really do get new energy every time they get to a new location or they meet a new person. Like they are literally revived, and they have no worries about sticking to a schedule, which I feel like is another key component to being adventurous. You know, you just gotta go with the flow.
Exactly.
And Gemini understands that.
You know, I feel like the adventure is more fun if there are no rules.
Exactly.
And I feel like with all the signs that I picked, rules do not exist.
No.
Ever.
No.
And rules, they just take away from the free spirit of being an adventurer.
100%.
You know, people who are adventure seekers, they want to look around out there. They're not looking at the map like, we gotta go here at this time.
No.
Like, no, like, we'll see what happens.
Straight up.
When you create an open space in life, just in general in life, I feel like it gives the universe an opportunity to fill up that space with something new, a new adventure. But if you're very closed off and you're, you know, working under a rigorous schedule, it's harder for the universe to bring that adventure into your life.
Right.
I feel like this is why all the signs I picked are what the signs that we picked are what they are, is because to them, they understand the importance of leaving some free space in your life.
100%. I feel like all of these signs kind of move with like a I have nothing to lose energy, which can be very exciting and unpredictable for other people. You know, they don't always like that energy, but I feel like all of these signs very much like are just down for the journey and don't necessarily care about the destination as much. And again, that can feel chaotic to some people, but other people see that as you're living life.
Yeah.
And that's very fun energy to be around.
The adventure starts once you decide you're going.
Exactly.
And I feel like for a lot of people, they put so much pressure under the adventure and what it's going to be in the actual destination that they don't really enjoy the journey. And they have so many expectations of what it's supposed to be like that they're not even enjoying the actual experience of getting there.
Ding, 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 expectations. You know, all of these signs will have low expectations in whatever adventure they're getting into.
Or they're just not thinking about it.
Which makes them more fun too. Exactly. Yeah, they're just like, I'm just going with it.
Yeah, they make the best of it.
Yeah. All right, the next sign is Sagittarius. Obviously, I feel like isn't Sagittarius synonymous with like fun and adventure?
They are. I would say they're the #1 sign,
you know,
of being the most adventurous in the zodiac.
Genuinely, I feel like we are known for our risk-taking behaviors, like our thirst for knowledge, and also for our annoying optimism. But all of those things are very good for an adventure.
They really are.
You know?
I feel like Sagittarius were born to travel. Like,
yes.
It's like, you know, putting a bird in a cage if you tell a Sag that they cannot travel. Like, how could you do this to them? They're trying to fly.
Right.
You know, they're trying to catch flights, not feelings all day.
All day,
you know what I
day.
mean? And I feel like that Jupiterian energy that Sagittarius has makes them hopeful for what's out there rather than what's in here. And I've said that so many times. They can kind of have this energy of like, well, you know what? Something better is always out there, which can sometimes be, it can sometimes be negative, but I feel like when it comes to adventure, and adventure-seeking ways, it's a positive trait because that's when you manifest the best experiences, is when you go into it like, yeah, it's going to be the best time, and it probably is because you assumed it will be.
Right.
And even if it's not what you thought it will be, the universe will align everything for you to make it so. And I feel like I've been around enough Sagittariuses to know that the universe, especially when they're traveling, somehow brings some sort of luck to their side. You know what I mean? Like, it just always ends up working out for y'all, and I feel like you guys literally have the best luck when you're actually out and about rather than when you're sitting at home. And I've noticed this with so many Sages because essentially it's what your energy is all about. You're rewarded for what your energy is about, what your sign is teaching you. And I feel like with Sag, it's teaching you, be optimistic. This world is yours for the taking. You know, and when you go out there and you risk it, the universe rewards you.
100%. And I feel like I love too that, you know, even if things go bad for Sag, we see it as like a lesson and an opportunity to learn. That's why it's like also our thirst for knowledge is something that really drives us and make it see as like, okay, sure, I like failed, but it really was, I just learned more about myself and I have a great story to tell.
Right.
And I feel like that's also something really important about an adventure. It's not always going to be happy throughout the entire times, but it's going to be a great fucking story. And sometimes you crying and then laughing and all the shit in between makes the best of times. You know, it's not always like super happy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not. I mean,
it's a story.
It's all about the roller coaster.
Exactly.
It's the roller coaster. Okay, so for my last sign, our last sign, I picked Aries. You know, when I think of Aries, I think of the conqueror. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to conquer this adventure. You know what I mean?
100%.
They're trying to lead the pack. Let's go. We're going to a new spot. And they're ready for the high of being the discoverer. Yeah. I feel like, you know, I made a joke at the beginning of this video about Christopher Columbus. It gives very Aries energy. Like, you did not discover this place, but somehow you think you're the first person to ever do this. And with that, you become an adventurer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And again, also, they're ruled by Mars. And they're that, I feel like, external energy of Mars. So they're willing to fight for that adventure.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna get there no matter what.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I feel like another thing that we kind of haven't touched on but Aries also very much exemplifies this, like, their adventure can be very impulsive.
Yeah.
You know, and like all three of these signs can be impulsive with their adventure, but
great point.
Aries being cardinal fire is very much so like, well, let's just do it. Let's go out there and get it.
Yeah.
Just exactly like you were saying, you know, they're always striving to do more, be more, go new places, and like you said, be the first to do it. And I feel like
I do want to note that Christopher Columbus was not the first.
He was not the first to do it.
When it was a joke. Haha.
Yes.
I just had to let them know.
Yes.
I don't want them to think that I'm ignorant.
Right. No, we know who.
We know who you are.
Right. No, but I truly feel like, you know, Aries energy, they want to be the first to do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes the scarier, the riskier, the wilder it is, the more they're like, well, yeah, I'll be the first. I'll do it with you. Like, let's go do it.
You know what I love about all three of these signs? When you come up with an idea, when you tell them we're gonna go do this, when you tell them, yeah, I found this place, or let's go travel here, they're not the type to be like, oh, when? Like, how much? Like, where are we gonna go? Is it gonna be hot? And what if? Shut up. You killed the vibe. This is why it's hard traveling with anyone that is not any of these signs.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have these signs in your chart, I probably don't want to travel with you because you're annoying and you ask too many questions and you're a professional vibe killer. Yeah. You know what I mean? And these signs are the opposite of that. They're just down. They're down. Gemini may ask questions out of curiosity, but they're not annoying questions of like, well, if that's not the answer I like, I'm not gonna go. Right. And they have like this, like, you know, other signs have this like snooty, like, I don't know, I have to think about it. And it's like, the deal's off the table, baby. You're not even invited no more.
You're officially uninvited.
No, literally.
You don't have an open mind.
No.
You have to have an open mind.
I'm not in the business of
to be down.
Convincing people to do shit with me.
Right.
I like to do shit with people that are down. Gemini, Sag, Aries.
Right. I feel like all of these signs, it's like the more spontaneous, the more off the beaten path, or like, let's fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know? And again, like I said in my first point, that can scare some other signs. It's unpredictable to them. And yeah, that's fine, but then, you know, don't be trying to like say you're down for these signs when you really ain't down.
And that's fine that you're not down. In all aspects of life, we need people who are down and not down. Travel with like-minded people.
Correct.
Save the friendship. Save the relationship. Well, if you can't travel with your person, the relationship's doomed. I don't know what to tell you. You can't never travel with your person. Like, that's just weird.
Because then you can't like live with your person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's a whole nother
That's
story.
Another story
and I am a storyteller. Thank you for kicking it with your girls while we talk about the top 3 most adventurous signs in the zodiac. Do you agree with our list? If you don't, let us know. Let us know what signs you think should replace them. I mean, I feel like this was a pretty accurate list.
I obviously agree.
Yeah. We love y'all so much. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Come hang out with your besties for next time. We're going to link our socials somewhere over here, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.